Hello YouTube, and welcome back to my playthrough series on DinoBlade. If you are not familiar with this game or not familiar with the history or backstory of it, be sure to go check out my other videos on this channel. The very first video will explain in a little bit more detail, but ultimately if you really want to know the history of this game, what led to it, look it up. It's very interesting. However, for today, we are going to be playing through the second area in DinoBlade. That is, I believe, the Great Lakes. Last two videos they covered the first area, which is Tyrant's Canyon. So again, if you didn't catch those, you should definitely go check those out first. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm going to take a minute and refamiliarize myself with all the controls. So RB is a light attack, RT is a heavy attack. Your LB is going to be your block, and then you can also deflect if you hit, if you time it perfectly. A is going to be your jump, B is going to be your dodge, dive roll, yada yada yada. Oh, right. LT is the charged attack, and then your D-pad is going to control your different various abilities down in that bottom right area right there. Alright, let's get into it. So again, if you haven't seen my other videos on this game, I would highly recommend watching those. We're just roaming this area. There is no minimap as far as I can tell. I think I covered that. No minimap. We are just roaming the area, and we are, I think, just killing things. I don't want to spend too much time just running around, but I am kind of wanting to check out the terrain in general area. See if I can remember how to block here. Yep. Now that was technically a defend, not just a block. Oh, he got me. Okay. And for anyone who has not seen the previous videos, at any time you can open up your attributes and you can apply new attributes. You can also minimize them to get more in other categories. So yeah, if you want to put soul points into specific attribute categories, you can add them or subtract them within that instance, within that menu action. Once you exit the menu, you're locked in. So, you know, do be considerate of that. Keep that in mind. This does look a little bit more open world. Tyrant's Canyon was kind of a kill funnel, if you will. A lot more open world, not a lot more going on. Okay, so this area seems way crazy. Don't seem to have anything going on with this. I think a Brachiosaurus is what that is. I'm a little conflicted. Do I want to travel the map border, or do I want to walk just towards the light? Normally going towards the light's a bad thing. Let's see what it gets us here. Really got to watch your ankles here. Nice, leveled up. And I know in previous videos I said I was going to try and do a full strength build and only level my strength. However, the resonance is brutally important, I'm finding. So I think I'm going to make sure I have like 200 resonance and like 200 stamina to start. You do gain points in these attributes just passively when you level up, I believe. I'm just going to try and make sure that I have 200 in each category, at least, and then we'll see how that goes. After that, I think I'm going to put all my points into strength, just to kind of try and stay true to what I started attempting on this game. Okay, this is different. That definitely feels like a boss fight. I'm going to save that for a little bit later. Okay, so running the left rim of this area does look like it leads us to that boss arena. I believe I'm going to go ahead and run kind of across. Looks like there's a watering hole with some bigger enemies there that are not boss. Oh, what do you want here? What do you want? What do you want? Okay, easy enough. For anyone wondering, I have not played this game in between the last video and this one, so if you're wondering about like leveling or scaling, I have not done any behind-the-scenes leveling. So if you're interested in, you know, difficulty or like you know, scaling of enemies versus scaling of character, this is true to the game. I've, like I said, have not been behind the scenes leveling. That's a bigger enemy, I think. Okay. Ooh, lots of enemies there. You know what? Let's go for it. Why not? Why not? That's 100% a boss. Okay, so we've explored and found 2 bosses at this point in this area. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. Let's see what we got. For anyone who's wondering, water is a no-go in this game. There is no swimming. Makes sense. A lot of muscle mass. Not a lot of arms. I'm going to probably do that other boss first, just because that one looks a little more intimidating. There are secret areas in this game, though, so it does pay to, like that one right there, it does pay to be very curious and to be explorative, because there are power-ups and things hidden in secret areas a lot of times, like right here. I think this is a heal ore. Yo, it's a heal ore, let's go. I'm going to go ahead and mention at this point, it does seem like even if you are in the middle of an attack animation, I haven't tested this with heavy attacks, but if it is a quick attack, which is, again, your right bumper, not your right trigger, it does seem that for quick attacks, if there is an attack incoming towards you, you are able to interrupt your attack in order to block or at least defend. Okay. That is either going to be a boss arena or another area. I don't think I'm going to go in there quite yet, because that does look significantly more final. I'm going to say either a big boss or another area of the map. Okay. I believe that's that first boss area. Okay, yeah, I think we are good to find a save stone. Should be one in the general vicinity of this boss fight, I think. Maybe. Maybe. Don't want to get too close. I don't know what the activation radius is. Ah, here we go. All right. I believe that this is boss one of two for sure. Possibly boss 1 of 3. Oh, geez. Okay, so it's going to be like that then. Okay. That's a triple, looks like. This is a... Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so do not get hit with that. Do not get hit with the triple attack on this guy. That will absolutely murder you. Certain... Yeah, so that one... Oh my. Oh my. I was hoping I could defeat this game with a relatively low death count, but given my inexperience with Souls-like games, I don't know if that's going to happen. Oh! Oh my gosh. I may have been mistaken. This may not be the easier of the two bosses that I've located. Okay, jeez. That was absurd. Out heavy, defeat tank. Okay, goodness, dude. Let's go see what we get from tank. Okay, tank clearly was not... I fought tank out of order, apparently. Blocking heals a small amount. I really like that. I think I'm gonna roll with that. You missed. Oh, I used the parry off of one enemy to smoke the other one. I didn't know you could do that. That's kind of cool. Oh. How did I miss this? This has got to be a... This is... Yep. I think I maybe was supposed to fight this guy first, and I bypassed him accidentally. That's 100% a boss fight, and... I completely missed it. How silly of me. Yeah, I did. It was right in front of my face the whole time, and I walked around it. I can imagine how this is going to go. Okay. Oh. Jeez, okay. Let's see what this does. Okay, that was pretty good. What about this one? Also pretty good. Heavy attack, maybe? Oh, heavy attack seems to work. There it is. That's what we wanted. Okay, now I just have to... Alright. Defeat Shield. Let's see what we can do with boss SP here. You know what? I don't have this one. Let's see what this is. The dark beast inside you seizes your mind as you release a bone-chilling roar. All enemies nearby freeze for a short moment. Cost of... Let's try it. Hello there. Let's get this shitty party, yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. Big. Oh. Okay. He will put you into a wall. Big combo attack guy, huh? Big combo attack guy. I don't want to be in there. I want to get stuck in there. Oh, little late. Oh my gosh. I got stuck on the rock! Okay, looks like the main challenge with this boss is actually going to be the arena. Okay, so seems like every attack sequence he does, he's going to have, looks like at least two? At least two non-parryable attacks. Oh, no, sorry, non-blockable, not non-parryable. There's a difference. Come on. There it is. That's what we needed. Yikes. Okay, drop the hammer, defeat Heiku. Yeah, like I said, you guys all saw me get caught up on that terrain, right? We can call this a first try. We can call this first try? Yeah, alright, cool. No, in all seriousness, though, making terrain part of the difficulty in a boss fight, very nice. It does kind of mix things up, so it's not just like, oh, it's another wide open arena. Yeah, that's a nice touch. Heiku, freeze enemies on impact. I'm gonna stick with the health recovery, honestly. Okay, fight our way through this, and then on to the next. Alright, this is either the end of this zone or the beginning of big bad boss fight. I mean, if it's a big bad boss fight, it's probably also going to be the end of the zone. Those things are supposed to be herbivores. This is bad. Alright, let's try this off rip. Oh. Oh, stamina's depleted. Okay. Okay, so jump can dodge that apparently. Oh, never mind! I was wrong! Okay, so it looks like using a heavy attack is going to break him out of that faster, so maybe don't do that. Ooh, okay. My bad. Clearly I've made you angry. Okay, so that, I'll call it the ultimate ability. That ultimate ability is very dangerous to use because it does deplete your stamina, which means you cannot block, parry, or... Oh, no. Cannot block, parry, or get out of the way. Very cool. That was really cool. The Sky Eater falls. Defeat Mokusei the Titan. Oh! Combos are faster thanks to the light material. Okay. Okay, only way out is forward. And then let's see what area we're in, shall we? Travel. We are in Dark Claw's Forest. All right. With that, guys, that is going to wrap up this section of DinoBlade. As always, if you liked this video, please subscribe, leave a comment, drop a like, and if you want to see the future videos coming out on this or any other game that I play, definitely hit the notification bell. And then, you know, if you like the game, even if you don't like my gameplay, if you like the game, go check out the developer. I know I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. This guy deserves some support. This guy deserves some positivity here, because this all really did start from nothing more than just a fun animation, and this guy listened to the people. So he definitely deserves support on that one. But that said, I'm going to wrap it here. You guys have a great day.